Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at WriteOwner on a little part of BloodHound right here, right? We get this WriteOwner between Jelaine Casey and IT Help Desk. So going up to this group, right? Let's go ahead and check out WriteOwner here. And this is going to use DACL edit and also owner edit. Both of those can be found within the shutdown repo of Impacket. So if we go ahead and we copy this owner edit. First, remember everything in Active Directory is a object. So we can go ahead and edit who could do something with that group like right there. You can also do this with a user. So if there's a user up there, because everything's looked at as an object, right? So let's go ahead. We're going to say the owner is now going to be, so we're going to actually write the owner, then the target is going to be the victim. So we're going to say Jelaine Casey as the owner, right? So we're going to copy her name in there. And then we're just going to say, we can put anyone we wanted in there, any other user that we controlled, or anything like that, if we didn't want to make it look like Jelaine did it. And IT Help Desk looks like the target. So we're going to say IT Help Desk. The domain for this thing is change me. User is going to be Jelaine Casey. And her password is Hammer. I was about to say, I already forgot her password. Password of Hammer. All right, let me go ahead and make sure that we have cat my Etsy host, and make sure change me isn't there with 192.168.0.146, which I believe is still the correct IP address. Okay, so it looks like we got a little problem right here. Unrecognized arguments owner. Okay. That's because it has to be new order now. This is what BloodHound has on it was for an older order edit. So new order is going to be Jelaine Casey, target IT Help Desk, boom, boom, boom. All right, awesome. We have now changed the owner of IT Help Desk to Jelaine Casey, which means now we can now do a DACL edit. All right, if we go ahead and right click on there again, help, links abuse, we can now do the DACL edit, right? And put ourselves in there. Then finally we can add ourselves to the group. We can either pass the hash or whatever else we really want to do, right? But so let's go ahead and do this like right here, and we'll do a write members controlled user. That's who we own up here, right? Jelaine Casey or Cassie, whatever you want to say there. It's not going to be target DN. It's just going to be target now. Group distinguished name is IT Help Desk. Domain, change me, controlled user, and then lastly the password, right? So we just grab this whole thing right here. All right, the DACL has now been modified, and now we can now go ahead and throw ourselves into that group, and then we can become part of that group. So we can add ourselves to this group with that RPC group add member. The target group is going to be IT Help Desk, right? That's what we're trying to add to her. Add to. Target user is going to be Jelaine again. That's what we're trying to add to that target group, like right there. Whoops. I guess I didn't really need to open that actually back up. The domain, controlled user, and password is going to be right here. And then lastly, the domain controller, which is the IP address, which is going to be that 192.168.0.146. Oh, password for her should be, did I mess that part up? Like right there? It's going to be Hammer. So let's go ahead and actually, we'll control C that. We'll get rid of this Hammer like right here because obviously I messed something up like right there. And we'll say Hammer. Okay, she's already in the group because I did this earlier. But that is how we would do all that. And then we can now add her to a group, whatever else. Okay. We also have add member here, so we could have skipped all that, but straight to just adding her to that. And we also have owns here, which if we look at that, we can do a DACL edit and just straight up to a net RPC. But we should actually be able to add whoever we want to that group. So if we were to grab any other user, right, I already know who. We can go ahead and do a cat LDAP description, LDAP.text maybe. Nope. Let's go ahead and cat usernames.text. We should be able to grab whoever we want into that group and grant them permissions to it. Doesn't be able to know, change their password or anything like that. But I should be able to say like, oh, those Sahana Naha. Let me guess. She's already probably in the group though, huh? Okay, there we go. So now Sahana is now part of the IT Help Desk group. All right, we now add her, so we can do whatever we want because Jelaine has that WriteOwner over IT Help Desk. She also has add member and owns, but that's how I go through WriteOwner. Hopefully you learned something, and I'll talk to you all later.